Hello, I'm Ryan, and this is Demos in the Dark. And tonight, we are going to be looking at an amplifier made by my very good friend, Chris Benson. This here is Vincent. The Vincent is a 30-watt amplifier that uses both 6L6 and EL84 tubes in the power section, as well as 312AX7 tubes in the preamp section. It is a dual-channel amp. It has clean and dirt. Those can be selected here on the front or by a foot switch. Vincent does not have reverb, so we're using a tall bird reverb here by Benson amps. This is a tube-driven spring reverb, and we're using it in the effects loop on the Vincent. Yes, Vincent has an effects loop. Tonight, I will be miking up this Benson 2x12 cabinet, and inside we have two Benson custom ceramic speakers, and I will be miking it up in my amp room because this amp is loud and I still like my ears. And when I say amp room, that seems kind of pro, and it kind of is, but mostly not. I'll show you. Hold on one second. So we're going to follow these cables to this other room that I have off of the studio, and this is my amp room. You'll notice that it is also a furnace room and a storage room. And so when they come to tune up my furnace, I send them to the amp room. You can get really great room sounds in here. I do have to turn off the furnace or the air conditioner anytime that I'm about to record, but you know, other than that, it works really, really well. And so this is my amp room. So let's run this Vincent amp down in a mix. I will use it on multiple guitar tracks with multiple different guitars for a wide variety of sounds. And come on back here and we will run through this amplifier all by its lonesome. So we have the Vincent here as well as the tall bird, and we are miking it in the other room. And I'm just going to show you a few of my favorite sounds. There's not a ton of controls on here. There is a volume, a treble, a bass, and then we have a gain and level for the drive channel. And the clean sounds on here are actually really good. Everybody tends to focus on the overdrive sounds, which are excellent, but the clean sounds are actually really good as well. And so I have a Yamaha SA2200 here, and I've dialed in a sound that's gonna give a really nice kind of dynamic, thick, jazzy kind of sound that I really, really like. All right, so what I've grabbed now is this Grez Guitars Mendocino Jr. single P90 on that reel. Tough to hide behind anything with a junior style guitar. And I have cranked up the volume on the clean channel, so we're gonna get the clean channel into overdrive, and it's a very nice P90 kind of rock and roll sound. Just a fair warning, I may have to turn to the side because being this close to the amplifier with a guitar with single coils can get tricky. Let's take a look at the drive channel. We've switched it over to what is dirt. I've grabbed myself a Yamaha Revstar guitar, and you'll notice here you don't need a ton of level on there. There's just plenty as is. So here we go. One of the most common questions that I get with amp reviews is whether or not the amp is good with pedals. And at 40 watts with lots of headroom on the clean channel, you can do that pedal thing all day long. And so I have dialed up just a really wacky patch on my Line 6 HX Stomp XL. This is a Scythe Guitars OH10, and you'll hear the clarity. It's great. It's a great pedal platform. So that is just a brief look at the Benson amps Vincent with a cameo from the Tallbird Reverb. I like this amp a lot. I have used it on a bunch of demos already. I can't wait to gig it because that will be super exciting and fun. And, you know, I know that it's no secret that I own a pile of Benson amps, and I know it's no secret that Chris and I are good buds, but that does not change the fact these amps are just stupendous amps. I'll never forget the first time plugging into a Monarch and going, this is the sound that I've heard in my head for so many years and never been able to quite dial in, and it's just right here. And these amps just sound phenomenal. They're built by hand in Portland, Oregon. Can't go wrong. So thank you, Benson Amps, for sending this beautiful stack here for me to try out and to use on some demos. And thank you to you for your time.